today, fam, we have an interview. We got to meet up with the beautiful Mahogany from Journey Through ALKEBULAN, y'all. And this woman is awesome. She is a mother who came to Africa with her son. They repatriated, relocated, and we want you to hear her story. If you're interested in coming down, listen to what she has to say, and just know that you can do it if the Most High puts you there. All right? True. Man, that is for sure. So check out this interview, and we're going to be back because we got some awesome things to tell you about her. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and stay tuned and check this video out right now. All right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're now tuned into TNT, and it's your girl Jazzy J and Mike DZ, and we were able to catch up with the beautiful, wonderful Journey Through ALKEBULAN, Mahogany.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Peace, love, and light.
Yes, it is so wonderful to see you. So, if they don't know who you are, if they haven't seen your channel, can you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Journey Through Mahogany of Journey Through ALKEBULAN. So my channel is about my experiences traveling with my son throughout the continent of ALKEBULAN. Essentially, that's it in a nutshell. So,
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll let you answer the question.
No, that's perfect. So how long, when was the first time that you guys journeyed here to the continent?
Yeah, the first time was probably about 4 years ago. We came to Tanzania, and that was our very first time on the continent.
Perfect.
So yeah.
And you were here in Tanzania, were you in Dar when y'all first
Yeah,
arrived?
we first came to Dar, and it's funny, I was just sharing how we were like, we didn't like Dar at first. It was so crowded. It was just, it was a kind of like a culture shock,
right,
you know, to us, some of the behaviors that we were encountering. So we ended up traveling from Dar to Arusha, and I fell in love with Arusha. It was a lot more calmer. It wasn't as densely populated,
right?
And it was a bit cooler, but I like the sun, but I appreciated the cool side as well. So yeah,
nice.
But I realized something about Dar that I didn't realize the first time, and we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. I was about to say, yeah, I gotta get that. We gotta. If there was somebody that's in America and they're really interested in coming to Africa and, you know, making that transition to the continent, what would you tell them? What would be the advice that you would give them?
Follow your own path.
Right.
It's okay to watch and live a little bit vicariously through all of the YouTubers that you see that have made the repatriation. However, in the end, it is your path.
Exactly.
And your experience is going to be different from the experience of those that you are watching on YouTube. So follow your own path. Yes. Just because a lot of people are flocking to a particular place, it may not mean that you belong in that particular place.
Exactly.
So go within yourself and decipher exactly where you want to be. So it's your journey, not theirs.
Man, that's perfect. As a mother traveling with a son, how has it been, like you and your son traveling, and how has he liked the continent?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, my son is not a little boy or little baby. He's a teenager. He's a young man. So I think that made it a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
But I think even if he was a bit younger, it still wouldn't have made a difference because he's a very laid back type of soul. So
right.
He's a very easygoing, low maintenance type of kid.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he just loves the experience.
He goes
with the flow. The only thing, the only caveat is that he may not be able to get to like have these long-lasting friendships that he may have if he was still like in the system in America.
Right.
But even before we left, he was out of the school system. Like my son has been homeschooled for years now. So
that is awesome.
So yeah, but he enjoys it. He enjoys it, and I enjoy having the experience with him and allowing him to live a life that only a lot of his friends dream of having.
Wow, that's so he's been to the continent. Since what age did he get here?
That was the first time was 3 or 4 years ago. I'm sorry, I can't remember. It was 2017, I think.
Wow.
2018 we came. That was his very first time, and it was his very first time being on a plane.
Wow, are you serious?
And he would always ask me for that. Mom, I want to be on a plane. I want to go on a plane. And I said, Mommy will make sure that you go on a plane. And it's so beautiful because everything that my son has ever said, Mom, I want to do this, I want to do that, I've been able to fulfill that,
amazing.
For him.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that was his first time ever coming onto the continent. Again, Dar, he wasn't feeling Dar initially either, but when we got to Arusha, he loved Arusha, and
like
he
home.
loved Africa ever since. He was like, it's nothing like how I thought it was going to.
Can you tell people some of the misconceptions that people have about Africa? Because I know a lot of our people are very like, when we told people we were coming here, a lot of people, there was fear, you know. Any misconceptions that you would want to clear up about the continent?
I mean, there's so many, but just a few of like, it's dangerous.
Right.
It's not any more dangerous than it is, you know, in America.
That's
you know,
right.
There are dangers here. There are, just like there are anywhere else.
You go.
But it's not like it's all consuming. You know, everywhere you look, it's like danger lurking. You need to be on alert, like you are anywhere else.
Exactly.
But the majority of the time, you are in peace.
Right.
You are in peace. So that is dangerous. That it's undeveloped.
Right.
You know, it has there are places, some parts here that are just as, if not more developed than, you know, there are over in the West. You know, of course, the West is a lot more massively developed,
right.
but yeah, they have some beautiful, you know, development here and lots of things to do and beautiful structures, and everybody doesn't live in a hut.
That's right.
You know, not everybody's running around in, you know, their traditional wear, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But we all evolve, and you know, and you have some that wear a Western attire, and you have some that do wear, like the Maasai,
right,
adorn themselves beautifully
yes.
in their traditional attire, and I just love to see it.
Yes.
So, you know, those are just, you know, just a few there, and that we're hated.
Yeah. So
you know.
That is such a big fear. How did you feel when you got here with the connection with the people of Tanzania and Africa?
Well, Tanzania in particular is different. Now that I've been to a few lands, about 4 or 5 lands I've been to thus far, which you consider to be countries. But yeah, Tanzania is unique because here Swahili is very important to the people.
Right.
And so when you speak the language, Kiswahili, you will be able to connect a lot better with the people.
Exactly.
And so that's what makes it a bit different. Like when I was over in Ghana, of course they have Tree, they have Hausa, they have Iwe, they have so many languages, but in all of those traditional tongues they speak English. Most people speak English, whereas in Tanzania most people don't speak English.
Right.
And so if you want to connect with the people here, you definitely want to learn, you know, the language, and it doesn't mean that you master it, everything in due time, but a simple, you know, habari zaleo, you know, how are you today? Just learning the everyday phrases, that will help you a lot too, because they feel like, okay, they're actually making an effort, you know, to kind of connect.
Exactly.
You know, I hope I answered it.
No, yes, of course. So is there any advice that we can give the diasporan that are interested in coming? There's a lot of people have issues with finances. Do you think that you need a stream of income in the States to be able to stay here, or is there any advice on like online or different things that you think that people can do if that is something that is a question for them that's stopping them from coming?
Yeah, I see things always in 2 parts, the physical and the spiritual.
Right.
So, and it depends on your individual situation, right? So some of us are in such dire situations where we really just have to get out.
Right.
And so in one of my videos, I made the comparison of refugees fleeing from their homeland for various reasons. The instability, maybe it's a regime over there,
exactly.
you know, their lives are in danger, whatever it is, whatever is making them feel unsafe in their homeland. They pick up and go. None of them think about, do I have X amount of money, you know, in my account?
Point.
So if that is your situation, you know, you need to go where there's safety. However, whatever means you have available to you, you know, to go. I always say that where there is a will, there is a way. And your will is something that you have with you all of the time. And I did not come here with a lot of money. I didn't. But I always had my will
Yeah.
And here it is almost 2 years later, and all of my needs, my son's needs, have been provided for. You know, and so that's what I have to say. I would say you don't need a whole lot of money. Like, if you feel like your life is in danger wherever you are, and getting here will make you feel safe, and give you stability, then you get here by any means necessary, and with your will, you make it happen.
That's
now,
amazing.
If you are not in that particular situation and you feel like you're not in danger and you can plan, absolutely plan. Save up, you know, as much as you think you need to, according to your family size and according to your lifestyle.
Right.
And then you make your move. So it just depends on where you are in your life and the circumstances that you come from. But in it all, you always have your will.
That's right.
Always. And talk to some people, just like people have come to America, they swam over there with nothing.
Wow.
And talk to some of them now today.
Yeah.
They're doing better than they have ever done in their entire lives.
Wow.
So I know I cannot be an advocate for, you have to have all this money when you come over. I can't.
You know what?
It just depends.
That is an amazing point, because I've never heard it put like that, and it's so true. There's people that come to America that don't have a dime.
That's right.
And make it work, and that's so true. If your house is on fire,
yes,
are you gonna worry about what you gotta get out?
You're gonna jump your tail
right on out, and you're gonna get out with your life. And that is a great, that is an amazing point. Do you have any final words that you would like to tell the diaspora or anybody about your experience here, about anything that they should do when they come here, or anything, any final words? And I'm gonna have them get your channel after that as well.
Absolutely, no problem. Just have your experience.
That's right.
And do not allow anybody else to tell you what type of experience you are supposed or allowed to have.
Right.
No one has a right to do that.
That's right.
No one has a right to do that. And I've seen a lot of, excuse me, you guys, I feel something around my mouth. But I see a lot of shaming in the diaspora community when people speak the truth.
Right.
No one has any authority to shut up your truth or your throat chakra. Not a soul. Your experience is yours, and it is yours to have, and it is yours to share. Those that are mature enough to understand, overstand, and understand will know that it is just that. It is your experience, and they will take the bits and pieces that they need to take for themselves, and then the rest they will leave.
That's right.
It's you know, so I would say have your experience, have it organically, have it naturally, and have it freely.
Wow.
Without feeling like, you know, you have people watching you over your shoulders and you know, making you feel like you shouldn't tell the truth,
right,
you know, about your experience. So have it organically, have it authentically, and have it freely, because it is yours to have.
That is awesome. Oh my God, y'all, we can't tell you how much we love this beautiful, beautiful soul.
I'm so glad to hear.
She took the time. She did. Okay, that's going to be a little drop too at the beginning. I'm using that. She came here. We got to see each other. We're going to just show y'all a view of where we are. We're at Waterfront. Look at this, y'all. Look at how gorgeous this is. We're sitting here at Waterfront Restaurant here, and you tell people where they can find you.
Well, on occasion. On occasion, you might be able to find me on YouTube at Journey Through ALKEBULAN. But you can find me on MELENATED People under Journey Through ALKEBULAN.
Perfect.
And then you can find me on Rumble under, is it 9 Ether? Element 9.
Element 9. Perfect. So you guys heard that. You got to go follow this woman. She drops gems. We're always learning so much from her. She is our beautiful sister, and we're so glad that she took the time to connect with us. It was wonderful. Yes. And we just appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to T. Oh, Mike, you're supposed to do it. N. T.
N.
T. All right, y'all. Peace out. Hey.
All right, family. So you just got to meet the beautiful Mahogany and hear her story and her wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mahogany is such a light, man. She is such a light. She is so amazing. We actually met Mahogany through YouTube.
She was one of the first people that we watched who repatriated to Africa. We loved her content. We binge watched her content, which we suggest you do as well. And we've been keeping in touch with her. And we reached out to her when we were coming to Africa, and she was open arms, amazingly open arms, and met up with us, treated us to lunch, took us out, took us around. And best of all, just like really dropped her knowledge on us and dropped her wisdom on us, man.
Yeah. It's real easy to see when you're beautiful inside, it's actually gonna shine through, and it'll radiate everything on the outside.
Exactly.
And that was huge. Her and Babe vibe like really well.
She's like talking to my sister.
It was pretty playful.
I don't have a sister. It felt like the closest thing that I could have to hanging out with my sis. Like, it was wonderful.
There's an endless amount of compliments that I can give to that conversation that they had. But you'll see the video.
Man, they just checked it out, and I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you guys go follow her at Journey Through ALKEBULAN. We will have her Rumble and her Melanated People app linked below as well. I'll have it written in, and make sure you guys go follow. We're actually going to be doing a video soon about the Melanated People app, so you guys will learn more about that as well.
We're still trying to get in.
Yeah, we're getting it. It's exclusive, so we're gonna tell y'all about that though, because we really need y'all to hop over there as well. So yes, but Mahogany from Journey Through ALKEBULAN, TNT with Mike and Jazz love and support you, and just appreciate you for being the same person that you presented to us on YouTube. She's the same person in real life. Her spirit is kind. You just feel it. You just feel it all over.
Unlimited amount of compliments that can be given.
Exactly. So she is somebody that's real, and when you find somebody that's real, and you find somebody that is who they say they are, and genuine and kind, and is led by the Most High, then you keep that person in your life as long as you can. So I feel like even if we never got a chance to see her again, I know that we'll be lifelong friends in spirit and everything. So
that'll happen again.
Man, we are, exactly. We will see you again, sis, because we're gonna be back. We coming back to Africa.
We'll speak that right into existence.
Exactly. We're gonna speak that into existence. We're gonna go to that same place. We're gonna be like, see, remember the last time you were in Africa? So yes, we will see you again, sis. And just thank you for being you. And yes, make sure you go follow her on all her platforms. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about this video and Mahogany's story. Her story is wonderful. It should be inspiring. I mean, she is a single mom who came down here, and like she said, she didn't have a huge amount of money, but she made that leap. And I love what she said about immigrants come to America, they swim over with nothing, and they're not scared about how they're going to make money or whatever. The Most High makes it happen. So if it's in your heart to come to Africa, and if it's in your heart to repatriate here, sometimes there's never a right time. If the Most High says go, we say go. Now, if you're not getting that leading from the Most High, because everybody won't, I would say don't just jump and move to Africa if God's not telling you to come. Because it's going to be a mistake. But if the Most High told you to come, then he will figure out a way like he always does.
I would say if you are ever going to go on a trip to anywhere,
absolutely.
You're thinking Bahamas, Caribbean, Cancun, any of these other places that you have, then just think about Tanzania.
Man, it's got them all beat, y'all. It's got them all beat. We're going to show you some more videos. We're going to be going to Zanzibar, and man, y'all are going to see. And we're going to get y'all together. Don't worry. We got a lot of stuff working in our head over here that we're going to talk to y'all about later. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. We love and appreciate y'all. And thank y'all so much for tuning in to T. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Much love, family.